Hello, am I audible? Just a thumbs up in the comments. Thokoza Makosi, am I audible? Oh, wow. So you guys waited 28 minutes to tell me that you can't hear a word I'm saying because I just changed the mic now. Are you sure that I'm audible? Because I've been talking for all this time. Oh my word. So crazy thing. Oh God. Okay. Apologies. Apologies for that. Okay. Please, next time, let's begin by saying, am I audible or not? Please. I know that I said I didn't give the time, but usually I give 5 minutes. So I logged in at 6 or 2 minutes to 6, and then I know I'm gonna wait up until 6:05, and then I begin. Nah? I'm so sorry. I've been talking all this time. I thought you guys could hear me. So are you sure that you guys can hear me now? Please indicate again. I saw Lungile Setwaba, the last person. Can somebody indicate, please? Okay, thank you for that. Wow, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't like doing people wrong. Like there's something that just stops me and constantly tells me don't do that, do this, don't do that, do this, type of thing, like a navigation system. Né? That's my life now. Thank you, Kulu Tulanimbata. Let me begin. Thokozani makhosi, thokozani bogogo nabomkhulu, thokozani bogogo le bontatemoholo. Welcome to back to our roots with Inzunza. My name is Mkhulumdise the Great, and I am a spiritual healer. Ngigedla elinenzunza. Yeah, again, apologies. Again, Toza Mkhulu Maropeng, Gokhildan, Tabisengi, all of you, Kokamo, Lungile, and so on. Thank you for having such patience. I commend you on that because literally I've been speaking and it's only now I realized that um, I wasn't audible. Okay, it's okay. Go kill that. Okay, and Togoza, I don't know if you're Mkulu or Gogo, Ntando, Ntuntu. I know Wabuntando, they can be either. I grew up in Gauteng, so I've had friends who are Buntando, who are female, and Abuntando, who are males. Okay. I will begin everything. Ne? I had these pointers, but it's fine. They're just a train of thought for me. It's just points on how to be direct myself and not lose the subjects. I help everyone, regardless the faith, the race, the belief systems, whatever. Nah? It's just, yeah, if you require me to do something that I don't usually do, then I will tell you straight up. I've told people who were supposed to go ebungomeni to Twasa, and do the drums, the dance, and everything. I don't do that. Even though now I'm a initiate, I don't want to call them amatwasa because I'm just guiding them on how to go about their path. They also have Inzunza. Inzunza is a spirit you cannot contain, you cannot control, you cannot command. No matter who you are and whatnot, it's only guided by God. Nah? And it does communicate with other spirits and whatnot, but at its rank, it is the general of all those spirits that you've heard of. They might be bigger than it, but it still commands. It's the position that it was given to command and set things accordingly. Everyone who has Inzunza, we're like strict, we're like short tempered, we're like aggressive in some nature, we are go getters, we're like very, very focused, we got big, big, big dreams, not normal. I want to open up a spaza shop. I'm sorry to put that as a reference, but we don't dream to that level. It's something like building an empire always. Nah? So I help everyone, guys. Nah? Oh, the emails that you guys send, please introduce yourselves, your names. You can't just start by saying, Mkulu, I have this dream, 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't make sense. Like when I read that, it's like, okay, who's this? Now I have to go and look for your name in the email address. And at that time, you guys, some of you are married. And then now I have to figure out, man, I'm going to pasha for you, got the name that I see in the email because when you did not introduce yourself. Like it's very rude if you think about it. how do you seek help elosing, but ngiyokuphahlela kanjani because I have to, nah? So, and some of you were raised by single mothers, were raised by stepfathers, stepmothers, whatnot. Those things, they matter, nah? Those things, they matter. You need to know imvelo yakho ukuthi uvelaphi, which ancestors to call, because even though you might have met your father, let's say for example, but your parents were never married, you were never paid, damages were never paid for you, like a losing, it's very very strict. The ancestors, when you grow up, when you are married, and then now, where do you think your blessings come from? Gabo babako? No, it's your mother's ancestors which have been doing the work. And now, when because you met your father, you think it's okay to go and call your father's ancestors and thank them and whatnot. So it's very crucial to like know, and that's why I'm saying introduce yourself so that I can know who you are. Search way deeper than you can imagine, and then I will invoke whatever is in you, and then uzopil. Okay, can you hear me now? Guys, can you hear me now? Okay, I'll leave these. Okay, I was saying that when you guys introduce, okay, let me not even ask because now we're going to go back and forward. When you introduce yourselves, give your true names. Like we'll have that conversation basically where I will ask you whether you were raised by your mother, biological father, or stepmother, stepfather, because all those things, they matter. Even when you get married, if you can get married and then you don't do the ceremony yedlozi, or hlabi next, you don't slaughter any animal, especially in Komo, like that marriage is like null and void. Even though you went where now officially you signed your Mrs. Banbani or Mr. Sbanbani, elosini, it doesn't matter. Even if you can go and search for your father and know your father's surname, but if akahlawulanga, if he didn't pay damages, it's gonna matter to the ancestors. They're gonna block every flippant thing that you know. There's so many semantics elosini. Do you understand? Mina, right now, I'm on that, I'm being guided. They tell me all these things. Got to be careful of this. This one, Magapatla, let him call his mother's side. There's things that are done. That's why umntwana magazalwa, after a year, on the first year, or after 3 months, there's rituals that are done. You guys need to go back to those rituals, no matter how silly they are. umsamo. It contains ama-umbilical cords of abantwana abazalwayo ekhaya. Even now, abantwana bakho, there's something that you can do with that umbilical cord that will bring that child good fortune every single day. Even though they're young, they can't talk, they can't do anything, but they will reap the rewards mabafika phambili, with you or without you. So a lot of us, we've lost those footsteps, those roots. So you need to go back, guys. Like mina ekhaya, yo, they embraced culture, tradition. That's all I was taught. That's all I knew. But even though it wasn't like a formal class where I sit by, bangitshela ukuthi bhala this, bhala that, bhala. No, it wasn't like that. It was actually fun. That's why I didn't see it coming. I didn't imagine my life this way. Not a single day, Mina. I was dreaming big. I was dreaming about Dubai, your Bali, your Maldives, your Bora Bora. Like, I'm a very, very big dreamer. I didn't think I'll be at cleansings every week now. Every week. You see me offline, it's because I've been busy. I couldn't even upload or record any videos because I was tired. I'm doing my practicals, I'm doing my hours, my shifts, and ngapha I'm healing. And my healing is not always here at my place. No. Sometimes I have to drive somewhere hours and still come back and work. So we not all of us choose. Actually, the most a lot of us didn't choose this. If you think about it, it's just something that just drops on your lap and you have to adapt. So right now I'm taking time to adapt to this new life, new journey, new everything. And yeah, but so far, I mean, I'm a junkie for weird things. I like, I'm scared of heights, so I actually would go. I've been to bungee jumping. I want to go skydiving because I have that fear and I want to take it out. So, but I don't think I'm that scared anymore because I've always learned to face my fears. Huh? Um, oh, if guys, if you refer clients, please have the courage to tell them how I work, because I mean, how did your conversation go? How did your conversation go when you were telling them how I heal, basically? Just give them a background. Don't just okay, okay, God goodness, your vocal. I like that. Okay, yeah. Um, when you refer people, it's don't lie to them or sugarcoat anything. Just tell them how everything went for you, because the fact that they turn to you for help, it it means that something connected within you. So don't be ashamed to speak about how this changed your life. I'm glad I met a lot of you A lot of subscribers here I've met in person. Um, I that's how I know the names. I would just call the first names and whatnot, but I've met a lot of you guys in real life. Um, I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, thank you for sharing and liking and putting notifications on and all of that. Ne? I know I'm not social media frenzy type of thing. I'm not looking for popularity or anything like that. I know I'm meant to help whoever I'm meant for. I'm not Superman. I'm not gonna heal everyone, guys. Nah. Um. Oh, again. When giving out my numbers, guys, yo, please at least inform me. Nah, because you don't know where I'll be, and then mean I don't have this person's number. I don't even know what's going on, what not. I most likely I have a true call. I mean, I block very very fast. I don't even think about it. If you call me with a number I don't know, I will never answer it because I'm always busy. Nah? Not that I'm hiding from anyone or anything like that, but yeah, just at least just have the audacity to tell me with the hey, I referred this person. Even if you don't give me the details, it's okay. I'll still speak to that person, but ask me first. Like, yeah, because as you can see, I've chosen to remain private, not to appear on anything, even my everywhere. It's just I've blocked everything, my profiles, everything. So it's I'm not easy to find, but I know the people who are meant for me. They'll be here, nah. Um, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I spoke about this because, yeah, I remember I spoke for a very, very long time and you guys kept quiet. Oh, my word. Now I feel like I'm repeating myself. Okay, I don't know if I spoke about this, but I wanted to discuss about what you guys know versus like Inzunza, ne? I know that you come from different faiths, beliefs, religions, whatever you call it. Nah? I once was a Christian myself, most of my life, over 30 years, over 30 plus years, basically. Nah? But now I don't follow any of the practices that you guys see out there, basically. Nah? I only follow Inzunza and my ancestors, my guardian ancestors that I'm working with, because they're different. There's Umandao, there's Ige, there's Topia in there. Like there's so many. Ke hona le barapedi where I will open up. If you're a churchy person, mina I can open up you with churchy things without muti or anything like that. I don't need muti. I don't only use muti alone. That's why ngithi ubugela it's complicated because you're allowed to do venture into different things and still be a healer. Do you understand? So yeah, now I only follow what the spirit has taught me up to this far. I've never deviated. So I no longer believe in many things. I only use what my spirit shows me, and teaches me what my ancestors teach me, and that's it. So when I began this journey, I was just told, like most of you, that you have Inzunza, but you don't even understand what Inzunza is. Um, like you're confused. A lot of you, I'm sure you're so confused, Uguti. What is Inzunza? You've only been told maybe once or twice by a healer or two healers or a healer and a prophet, just randomly. Bakutshela ukuthi, you know, you have inhlanhla, you're a lucky person. But when at that time, you don't see that luck. You don't feel that lucky. That's how I came upon Inzunza, because I was tired. I was tired and I didn't understand what was happening with my life. And so I prayed for guidance, for someone to help me, and that's how I came across my mentor. And he just told me straight up to my face. He didn't even uh, tiptoe. He said, "You know a lot of things already, so that's why now in Zonza things that you're ready. And if you go, you do anything that is messed up, like ukutwala, like you'll be miserable for the rest of your life." And then I had to step back and empty my cup, learn about the spirit. I've always heard about Inzonza, ne? Only heard. I even know people who've always been in my life for like years, and they always claimed that they have Inzunza. But now, now I know that they don't, because, yeah, but yeah, do you understand? I wasn't looking for this. It just happened. It just happened. But when I look back at my life, I realized that I was being prepared for this moment, because there was another question that came up, Yoguti. How do you offload all the the problems that you come across? Um, how do you make sure that you're sane enough to function? And I answered that it's Inzonza. Like right now, I know that's why I'm saying that your problems are your problems. Your pain is your pain. I won't say wake up, go find help. It's time. Come to me. What? No. Only you feel your pain. Only you want understanding. Only you want clarity. Only you seeking the answers, not me. I found mine. So why should I suffer for your problem? I think the network cut off there, but I was saying that umkoka, like when somebody would come to me and they have a certain pain, I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna feel it like it's mine. But when they leave, it's gone. There's certain things that I use now consistently, so, and I'm going to the waters every week, so I'm not gonna have any bad auras around me. It's not gonna. Okay. Am I still audible? Because I see the network is going on and off now. I think it's my Wi-Fi. Am I audible, guys? Please indicate. Thank you, Mkulu. Okay. Okay, there was another issue that I wanted to talk about, ne? I only wrote jobs, spirituality, why iluzi, kids suffer. Okay, you'll find that a lot of you, once you start following Inzunza or trying to figure out or find the answers, you will find that instead of things getting better, you're now getting more challenges. You're losing your jobs, and then, or money is not coming, is not staying in the house, things like that. And then it becomes hard when you're a man because you have to provide. And then here you are, again, you need to follow this path. You know about it, it's eating you up, and you know that there's truth in it, but because life is holding you by the throat, it becomes tricky. Not all of you are meant to have jobs. Some of you are business people. You can start ka o rekisa December or metsi a 5 rand or 2 rand on the street, and tomorrow you're gonna be a fucking millionaire. I know someone who used to sell the, can I get in these guava thing packs, those ones, uh, your mayo, your what. Today the person owns a tavern, owns a shop. So that's why I'm saying empty your cups. Whatever you think is going to give you life, it might not be that way. You might be seeking something that is not meant for you. That's why it's rejecting you. When you think you unebati, you think you have bad luck, but it's not the case. The universe is trying to direct you to another way. But when you so considered that the path that you're currently on is the only way, you just need luck. You think you only need luck to make it, and it's not the case. Some of your ancestors are fucking stubborn. When you'll think hore by uhlabe ilwane inkukhu everything is gonna be okay, and it's not the case. Some of you niyatandaza where you are supposed to phahla because of your bloodline, your clans, what they believed in. Some of them, they don't know Jesus. They don't give a fuck about Jesus. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's the case. You need to figure out your clan, their past, in order to know your current situation and your future. I knew a gogo who never wore shoes while we were at my granny's, not even once, and we used to go and pick up inkuni, the comb, in the forest where there were thorns, there were snakes, there was everything that you can think of. And Kukumakawa, she's from Butlokwa. She never wore a shoe, even during winter. She never wore a shoe because Those were her ancestors. And guess what? That lady is so rich. So rich. She was gifted in farming. And she taught me a lot of things. So that's why I'm saying when I began all of this, I just emptied my cup and I told myself, because when I saw Inzunza, the person in the black cloak, and when I looked around, every time ugogo makavela kimi, my ancestors were bowing to that individual, that spirit. They were bowing down. And ngikhuluma ngabogogo nabomkhulu, where I could literally identify with, this is mkhulu's ban, this is gogo's ban. But here are they are bowing in front of me and in front of this person. And so that's when I knew, I'm gonna listen only to that person. Only I realized later, Guti, the person is not a person. That's how I learned about Inzunza. Even when I'm confused, okay, now I'm no longer confused, let me just say, because I have something like, sort of like a navigation system. Even when I can hurt you or I can say something mean to you, it will stop me and say, don't say anything. And then I stop. When you'll see me drinking, smoking, laughing, and you think, oh, this one is just high or whatever. But man, I'm just looking at you because you don't see what I see. You don't hear what I hear. And I will never share because Inzunza is very, very secretive. That's why I'm staying this long without even revealing myself. I'm young. If I wanted to be popular, I would have shown myself a million times by now. But I didn't. Everyone who's been here now, they've been shown with, oh, mkhulu so, mkhulu so, mkhulu so. Not everyone is for me. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to express, okay, I'm back. Another thing that I wanted to express was that, oh, ladies, abugogo, ne? Please learn to speak the truth. If you've ever had an abortion, or a stillborn, or a miscarriage, or anything like that, please, you need to attend to amanono. You will keep dreaming kids. Some of you will see them as demons. Some of you will see them chasing you. You know, like I always see these memes, and but I only go through stuff like on my social media. I mean, I make jokes. I never talk about anything serious unless, I don't know, I'm possessed at that time. But I'm generally a person who jokes around. So um, I've seen these memes where you'll see kids just chasing around a mom or something, and that thing is As funny as it is on social media, but in the spiritual world, it's also like that. A lot of you are like blocked because of secrets that you are keeping. You might keep it from all of us. Am I not audible now? I don't know. Mkulu, am I audible? Okay, I think it's you, Mkulu Tulani, because now I just got two confirmations that, or three now. Okay, okay. Thank you for that, Bukoko. Like when you'll do a lot of women, they've done things like in the past where they were like teenagers and they thought going to Mary Stopes was the only option they had. There's people like that. Maybe to further their careers, or maybe to keep a marriage, or maybe to be accepted. For whatever reason, I want you to know that you are not your mistakes. Nah? When you feel guilty and when you think Hori talking about this will make Mkulu feel like you're not a human being. No, mina ngikehla, guys. I really don't give a fuck. I really don't care. Do you understand? Mina, I just need you to speak the truth. No, I know like I said, I'm a very multiple personality type of syndrome, if I may say. Yes, sometimes I'll be very, very strict, no bullshit. Sometimes, born, if I have to. Whether you're young, you're old, born, I'll make sure that I show you there you did wrong. I'm not afraid to tell a person that you did wrong. And Nami, when I did wrong, I'm not afraid to come back and say, I'm sorry. Because that's a mature thing to do. That's an adult thing to do. And that's a spiritual thing to do as well. So now you are not your mistakes. You were young, and that's why in the spiritual world, you can be cleansed for such things. Normally, even if you've killed someone and then no one knows about it, and I'm not saying go kill anyone, but if you did and it was maybe by mistake or something, you must always know what there'll always be is tunzi for killing that person around you, and you need to be cleansed. That's why at the funerals, our families, they do rituals on the body that if somebody did something wrong, they will follow that person. That's what they're doing. They're cursing you. But if you know that you did something and it was unintentional, maybe somebody was trying to rob you or rape you or something, and then you had an advantage over them, let's say, for instance, and you won, but in the event that person died. Egibo, they don't know what that person was robbing you. But Bona, they're gonna go to another healer and they're gonna go and ask what that person who killed our child must follow our child. And then when you heal again and you think all your problems are just gonna go away, you think praying only after killing a person is gonna make your problems go away. It doesn't work like that. That's why all these things are in place. And you need to go back where? To your roots and learn. Kuti. In this case, this is what we do. In this case, this is what we do. In this case, this is what we do. Because a lot of you can't even phahla. You struggle ngokuphahla. Just putting a candle on nempepo, a telesnave, that is like something new to you. And it's sad as a black child. But if I asked you about a Bible verse, you'll be quoting and quoting, quoting and quoting. But you don't even know who you are, what your family stands for, what their values are about. Because we're a family apart from organizations, businesses, churches, schools, and whatnot. We are family on our own. And we must have your family values. You must be living for something as a family. So, what do you represent if you don't know who you are? And then here you are, you're crying for jobs, you're crying for marriages, you're crying for what, but you're forgetting the most basic things, the foundation. That's what matters. You can't build up if your foundation is teka-teka. It's teka-teki. So yes, just find out who you are. Start there, step by step, and you're not gonna get everything right. You're not gonna get everything right all at the same time. No, this is a journey where you build yourself, rebuild yourself anew, and you have to have the patience for it. Abantu abaningi that are aligned, when you're aligned, it's either you're going to be prideful or you're going to be humble. You're going to see another side. But yeah, it's your intention upon the world. Ukuthi, what is it that you want to leave for the world? Because you're going to know that, you're going to understand the way of things, the way of life. But Inzunza is meant to heal. Inzunza is meant to heal. If you fuck up, it's gonna leave. It's gonna leave. No? And again, I always tell people, I have a group, right? But it's only for clients. So don't be asking me to be added to my group. I won't. No? It's only for my clients. And then they know how I am. But yeah, I'm strict all the way, right? You guys are still afraid of taking risks. You're afraid of taking risks. Some of you, like, I haven't played these lotto, what. But every time I say, you know what, I'm going to play, I always win. And I just won this week. Just randomly. So you need to not only focus only on just one aspect of your life. There's so many things that you can do. It's inside of you. That thing, it's inside of you. And you just need to connect now. But I always said, impepho yamawele, your candle, your sniff, and you pray. You pray 12 midnight, 3 a.m., you pray. That's all. Start there. Those are the basic things I can tell you now for free. Then you're going to be okay with Inzunza. It's going to guide you. It's going to take its time. Remember, it's not idlozi la where you're going to command and say, I want you. Iza manje, and you think ukuthi izovela now or tomorrow or whenever. No, it won't happen like that. You need to humble yourself. You need to let go of everything that you thought you knew in order to accept and embody this spirit inside of you. You need to be clean constantly. You need to be praying. You need to pasha. You need to change your lifestyle. You can't be going to the taverns and whatnot and think that you're going to connect Nenzunza lapho. You won't. Some of you need to watch your diet. You're not allowed to eat fishes and whatnot. May I eat, but some of you can't. That's why maudla something uzogula. That's why when you do certain things uzogula, because the spirit is trying to show you that I don't want this, but when you are chubeka, you're going to the very same place. So you need to change a lot of things about you. The spirit will always show you, do this. And if you're not listening, you will see it nasema pupeni. If not emapupeni, you will feel it in your body. You will get sick. You will not want to do something else. Maybe you've been drinking this for 10 years, but all of a sudden you can't drink it now. You need to let go of those things. Stop having attachments. I don't have any attachments. Like even friends, you need to, some of you are meant to be alone, or maybe your friends are still coming. But when you're still following these people, even though you're seeing what these people are not good for you, or maybe they're not good to other people. And then when you have Inzunza, you think that Inzunza. So you need to let go, shed off everything about the old you. Nah? You need to shed it off. My network keeps going on and off, ne guys. That's why Tulani was right saying that I was not audible. Even now, I'm not even sure if I'm audible now, but yeah. It's funny, today none of you asked me any question, but I think expressed. Oh, Alade Dajani. Oh, I hope I pronounced that. Alade Dajani. Yeah. You're gonna be alone, né? You're gonna walk this path alone. Everything that I achieved. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, as I was saying, everything that you're mostly gonna achieve, you're gonna achieve it alone. Inzunza, once you're on your own, because like I said, it's very secretive. Some of the things I don't talk about, and I have a wife, she doesn't even know about them, and I did express it to her that I can't tell you everything because a lot of spiritual things are like sacred. They're like so scary. Now you'll be shocked. There's a lot of taboos that I don't even talk about on here, but during consultation, I'll most probably tell you, especially if I'm teaching you and whatnot. I make sure that like I equip you so that um, you don't come back and say, "mean I didn't teach you this" and whatnot. But yeah, you're gonna walk the path mostly alone. So don't be afraid. You're gonna have friends. You'll meet them. The spirit will make sure that it keeps you entertained in its own way. You might find yourself traveling as a lone traveler, and um, concerning your family, I would advise you to like pray and forgive them. Whatever the wrong that they're doing now, one day it's gonna change, and one day they're gonna come to you for help, and you need to humble yourself and accept them. Nah? So don't worry, your door will be opened when it's time. Okay, Makosi, I prefer to be alive. You can ask your questions now, guys, nah, before, because I kept you waiting for like 28 minutes. Let me, I'll stop after at 2 hours. So ask whatever you want to ask now. It's okay. So fulfilling, normal for me not to want to live within the family I was born into. Because abantu don't accept me and my calling. Is it okay, the fact that I want to move? The craziest things happen in my life. I would never blame you. I told you. I mean, I accept everyone. There was a point, I'll be honest, there was a point where I needed to cut off my family for a while. Nah? Because I I discovered what was happening. And when I did discover, uh, for years, my spirit kept on telling me, I kept on hearing a voice telling me that they want to kill you, they want to kill you, they want to kill you. And yeah, eventually I saw something, and that that changed my life. It was painful, but I had to make the hardest choices at that time. Yeah, luckily I was at the company that I'm at. I was okay. I was doing okay. I was having fun at that time, but in my life. But at the same time, when I discovered this, I just moved. But I will never advise anyone to have a go for a divorce. I will never advise anyone to leave their family. It has to come from you. Only you feel your pain. Only you know what you're going through. What is logic telling you? What is your intuition telling you? What is your heart telling you? You need to face the truth. But if you can't face that, then no one can face it for you. That means you're not ready to face that thing. So I will not mina ngukutshele, but if you come to me ngenkinga ezinjalo with such problems, mina I'm only gonna take you to the waters, and then your ancestors will come and tell you to leave or do what or whatever, because at least it's not coming from me. I mean, I can never choose for anyone. Ne? I remain neutral at all times. But when I see bullshit, I call bullshit. I'm a straight talker, but straight talk doesn't break any friendship. I will tell you when I see something that is messed up, but I will still leave it to you to decide how to go about it. But um, I think I mentioned it on the video, yeah, yin and yang. I said, what did I say? That whatever choice that you make is right for you. Kahle kahle, there's no good or evil. That's why I'm saying that if umuntu bulalayo, they think whatever they're doing is right. That's why everyone can be saved because of their intention, their belief. Nah? So, iphuma kuwe, my brother. So, yeah. Let me go to the next one. I wanna alala the journey. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer too many questions of yours. I'm gonna give others a chance, ne? If you want further help, you know where to find me. Cool relationships. Can you please elaborate about ukukhunga and to introduce your partner to people you work with so they can approve the relationship? But essentially, siyakuwisha. Okay. Lungile sitwaba. Yeah, especially ladies. I know you're seeing flames. Because you've got male spirits and males are like possessive, ne? They're very territorial and they I know umuntu lo when I got cleansed and I think aligned, she was there and she was complaining. I forgot but I have the numbers of that gogo. Uh, she complained that her her partner didn't want to accept her gift basically, and always gave her trouble and whatnot. But it was starting to like cause problems where intimacy issues were involved. Now the lady was starting not to feel the guy, not to want the guy. Sometimes one is dinner and you don't want this person around, but you know you love this person and you want this person, and this person has been with you, and yeah, it's it's the trick is if you're honest on day one. mean when I met who is my current wife, day one, I told her everything. I'm like this, and expect 1, 2, 3, 4 to happen in my life. And no matter what happens, just know Guti, I'm still genuine. And because at that time I could see Guti, I'm seeing flames now, and I didn't understand, but I just told myself with the next person because I kept dreaming about her, right? I kept dreaming about her before I met her. And because I've been praying, I was tired of going into relationships in and out and not finding the right person. I hope that my ancestors, they show me the right person. So they've been telling me that this person is coming and this person is like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So when I met her, I just knew immediately. And but when I started talking to her, it took me like months. I kept on saying, "Hi, how are you? I'm fine. Goodbye. Hi, how are you? I'm fine." For like months, because I was busy at that time. I was still involved in politics and whatnot. So I didn't have time to like go and chill out, and it wasn't safe to hang out with anyone, because when you're in politics you're like a target every time. So I'm very, very private, nah? I'm very, very private, and I know how to move around. I grew up in the streets, so I can disappear easily and no one can find me ever again, type of thing. So because the people who brought me up as well in the streets, they showed me, they taught me things basically. So I'm not a cheese boy, nah? I was honest. I was honest from day one. Like I said, I'm a straight talker. When I want something, I want this, and that's that. A lot of people find that odd. They would think, "Oh, this one is not genuine." Kanta, I mean, I'm telling you the truth. So now, as long as akakushadanga, I'll be honest. When alungile, there's not much you can do. Umuntu ozokuhlabela inkomo akukhiphele ulobola, that's the only person you can go and introduce to your ancestors. Otherwise, when you can go and pray on your own and ask uphahla ubatshele ukuthi this is the person I'm dating. And then oh, another thing, you see that by Leila Mandau, that one, exactly that one, ne? Mau unenzunza or umundao, put that under where you sleep. If you're having sexual issues, you can't get an erection during or whatever, or maybe when as a woman you cannot get aroused around your man, it's because of that. You see why I chose that today? Put it where you sleep, just under your sheet. And then but when you do, command it and say with the umundao must give you privacy. All the ancestors, they must give you privacy whenever you're with your partner. You must, I said, tell them, not ask. Na wena lungile, put that by under where you sleep, you and your partner. But umtshele naye ukuthi I'm putting this to control my umundao, ne? Because umundao has a tendency of not you wanting to like have sex. They always spend time on the ships, the boats, the way they were traveling and whatnot. So they didn't have a lot of sex. And then when they come to your life, they want to control all of that. And then they kill your waist area. I forgot the chakra. That's why you will not feel aroused around your partner. I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself because okay, I thought I lost you guys. My network is going on and off. I'm not gonna go through Alade. Could have been single 2 years now. It's like nothing is happening for me. Relationship. When I Gereza lifestyle, are you a male or a female? Because with the females, it's what I was referring to Kulungile. Ne? Now you're most likely going through the same, but um, because you have male spirits, ne? They just territorial. They're like very very controlling. So when you try and do something they don't like, they just fuck it up for you. Let me go. Evening Mkulu, I would like to know which spirit falls under these four earths. When I go to Tagalani, those are like last airbender stuff. I mean, I'm just old school. I'm just me. There was another healer. I forgot. I forgot his name. I forgot his. But he was talking about the shamanic gift. So when you want to, okay, let me just share what I learned from him. Nah? When they basically those are shamanic spirits, nah? And but they use different elements like the ones you mentioned, earth, air, fire, water elements. Like they're like strict, but not to say with the when it's earth it's just soil. No, it just means that it's things from the soil and things from the air and things from the fire, like your ashes, your twigs, your whatnot. The waters, those are your waterfalls, your oceans and whatnot. That's what that Mkulu was teaching basically when he was sharing that. But I'll find out the name. Just you can maybe email me and then I'll look for the name for you, and then maybe if you're off that path he can help you. Definitely he's definitely pure. I loved him. That's why now I remember they just showing me what he was talking about. So when I Takalani Justice, you can just email me so that I don't forget, because I'm always busy. I might forget after this. Please clarify for me, Ngoba. I've heard that women, she see Pepper and Tina. Singumuntu man woman. Who said? Maybe again. Like the only time I know you can shisa impepho, it's if at a family gathering when yes you cannot go there. Wingani. I'm sure there's Abu Auntie, Abu Gogo, Abu Spanban, your uncles, your fathers, your mothers. Do you understand? Those are your elders. Whoever is the eldest, uzoishisa impepho. And if you're spiritual in the house and your husband is not, now you can shisa for yourself in impepho. If he doesn't like it, do it when he's not there. You don't have to do it while akbhekile, because ancestors, you're just gonna reach them. Don't like yo. Let me plug this. Oh, sorry. Okay. I wanted to plug my phone. Okay, that's better. Um, yeah, when I go to the magazo, like you'd be shocked that in spirituality, it's the feminine spirit that is the most powerful. So that's why I mentioned about what you guys know and how the spirit works is completely different. I mean, I don't follow the norms. I let go of that life. Like, I don't believe in any religion or anything. Yeah, and whatever thing you think about hell or heaven, that's you. I mean, I don't believe in neither. I just know ukuthi idluzilamli kuphi, and that's where I'm gonna go. So lezokuthi a woman uyashisa or in it's like, yo, I don't know. Uzwenzani mabangafa bonke? Are you gonna not gonna be able to contact your ancestors like logically in Jalalogo, because even when you're a healer, you're ordained to heal the the people, the masses. So whoever spirit, whichever spirit or whoever ancestor is leading you, they're gonna do as they want, because whoever comes to them, that they're like a child. That's why ingane engathwasa and yaba ugobela yaceda yonke into. Ma ufika lapho uzothi thokoza mkhulu, thokoza gogo. You'll never call the child by a name if you think about it. If ingane mangayithwasisa manje in a 10 years or 13 years, when you go and ask for help from that child, you'll never call that child by its name, because makatwasile, it means they've awoken the old spirit in them, and you cannot go and disrespect that spirit or that ancestor, even if you wanted. So the whole thing about male and female in I just know there's certain things you can't do when you're on your periods, and I know there's certain things that you can do while you're on your periods. So those things, it's those are like the taboos that I was talking about, that you'll never hear many healers talking about such things, but there are rituals about with that you can do as a woman while you're on your periods. But there's a norm, yoguti, a woman when they're on their periods, they cannot do certain things. But they don't say that there are certain things that they can do. But those things, I'll never share them on YouTube. Forget. You can ask me a million times. I will ignore you like I never saw your comment. Makos. Fix some Samo. How do you know Tim Sam is not aligned? Okay. When you have Inzunza spirit, number one, you are Umsamo. Because there's nothing that's going to be in your family that's going to surpass Inzunza or any other spirits, higher spirits, like your mamlambo, your natural ones. I'm not talking about the ones you twalangazo, abu nkosana, nan. Do you understand? Like you are umsamo, because those are not ancestors, and yeah, that they'll there's something that you need to do, but if you're not meant to twice or to heal or anything like that, yes, umsamo you can fix, you can do. It's like you're gonna do in Dumba, a special room, a special house for umsamo, where no one will enter that place. Only a certain individual will be allowed in that place. And in a case where that individual is not there, the eldest person, like Ugogdi Magadzo, yeah, will be there. Uzokhulumela wonke umndeni. That's what umsamo is for. But when you have spirits, you are umsamo. That's why I'm saying that forgive all these people that are fighting you, that are doing all these wrong things to you, because one day they're going to come to you for help. They're going to come to you for help, and you need to have the heart to face them when that moment comes. Mkhulu had dreamt of a white goat. You have 10 minutes left. A white goat that had a head removed by a white snake. A boat laying there under a guava tree. Yo. After a day or so, I had a dream where I found that. Hi, Timberland. Of the gold that I found was black though. I, I don't know that one. So I'm not sure. Did you find the actual head of the goat, which is black, or what? Like, I need details. Please send me an email, yo. This is hectic. I'm not there. I'm not gonna consult. Yo, I had a dream where that Palo was choking me. I'm scared to get. Okay, a funny story with this one. Like into rosy, like you find ukuthi sometimes you're chased by the police, you're chased ngabutsotsi, you're chased by a white dog, you're chased by a lion, you're chased by a a dragon. Like it's always gonna be hectic when it's time of awakening, ne? When akunoluthando, it's not that it's trying to choke you or anything like that, but it's just showing you the agency yokuthi you must attend to me. You must attend to me. A lot of us, we think being attacked always means there's something wrong. uh, I remember when I was in my 20s, I think I was before my granny, there was this. I'm afraid to say his name, but he was raw. Ne? Um, like, I think he influenced me a lot because that's when I saw that a healer can be cool. You understand? He was very, very old, like I think 80 something, 90 something, that guy. But to me, he was like a peer. We were always playing. Like, you. Okay, my network keeps going off. But I think I mentioned him. I said when it was a healer in my family, right? One day I think I mentioned that my family was there. I mean, ew, yeah, my network is fighting against me. I'm sorry. But as I was saying, um, oh, I love that old man. Like, yeah, he's the one who came out from the consultation and then he went and he said, that child, the ancestors, they want that child, meaning me. And I was in the car at that time. The whole family, the cousins, the uncles, the aunties, the mkulus, they were there, all of them at that day. But yeah, I didn't care. And he said, let me throw my bones. And then when the sun sets, you'll be able to read them. They'll speak to you. And I said, hell no. No, I don't want that. I was still in tertiary back then. I was like, no, 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 no. There's no way I'm going to accept any gift. Give it to any one of them. That's what I said. And at that time, I think I was like 19 or 20. So I remember that part. So some things will just follow you, whether you like it or not. Né? And they're going to force you into this life. But a lot of us are still holding on to the past, to what we think we have and what we think is safe, because we are afraid of letting go and then finding out, oh, no, you don't have a gift, or maybe no, you don't have Inzunza or whatever. But that's not the case. It will require you to let go of what you think is safe, so that you put all your trust in it, because right now, like I said, it's running my life. It's running my life all the time. Even when I'd be at work, I would be hearing a voice. teaching me. And no one can see that, no one can hear that, but I'll be answering to that voice that I hear. That's Inzunza. And I never share any of those things, but they show me, Uti, this one is going through this one is going through that, this one is going through this. But I will not go and meddle in those people's lives because that's not who I am. Na? Thokoza ke le sacral chakra. Thank you. The chakra in your abdomen area, that's where they can lock it. And they can even close your voice where you can't speak at all. And then they will let you speak at a certain time. Like there's so many things. If you can, I read a lot of things. Your pressure points. There's things that you can do to a person. You can Google that, or even on YouTube, you'll learn about pressure points. There's things that you can do to actually paralyze someone without having to be brutally aggressive. But I learned such things because, like I said, I grew up where it was rough, so I had to learn to protect myself. Um, Gereza Memail, Thokoza Mkulu, Kosini. Could you touch on Kaninjeti? I had a flash dream, it was shown to me. Ke bogela wena Mahlatsi, ne? I think you mean the one um, I always put up. Oh, I'm wearing actually. Just hold on. You mean this, right? If that's the one, it's Ubugela, ne? But if you mean another thing that I don't know, then maybe just email me, um, and then just send me the picture. Do you do to cleanse yourself from past interactions? I don't understand interactions. Do you mean like sex or what? I don't understand that. I don't want to answer you based on general things because there's so many things that you need to cleanse yourself from. And yeah, I just come when Falco Daniel. Good evening, Mkulu. Is it a choice or must you to go to initiation school? Mpomoletsane. It's not a must. Some of the people that are my initiates, they've never been to Emapetweni. Even now, I call them my initiates, but they don't stay with me because they don't have to. Whatever Inzunza Zabo, they'll show them. It's because they want to show them. I just invoke whatever is inside of you. But if you, the thing is, Maumelu uye phelweni, you'll dream of such things, initiation schools where you go and do drums, you'll be shown ugobela who's gonna help you and whatnot. And yes, you can go be required to go to a phelweni and do the whole ubungoma thing, and still after when you come out you still have to do inzunza. A lot of people think that whatever they went through was a mistake. No, Inzunza allowed it. That's why after a while it will tell you leave this place because it you have fulfilled whatever. Some people have to stay there all the time, the whole time basically, and finish ubungoma, and then after magafika ekhaya nothing works. Later on they tell them to unenzonza, and then yeah. So not everyone's journey is the same. It depends on your ancestors, your bloodline, basically. Né? How can I get your email address? It's in my description, my profile, everything. I just leave it there. I never change it. When I call Nesabalo, hi Coco, what happened if I'm married and I lost feelings for my husband? When I go outside, my feelings are good. When I got pindile, your question is controversial in a lot of ways, but let me just point out what I mean. It could be the issue of the rituals that I mentioned. If no rituals were done, the ancestors are most likely gonna influence you to let go of that person, right? That husband. Another issue, it could be that umunda, or what I said about that by Lesilale, the maroon one. Um, they're jealous. Male spirits are very jealous. They're like the men you see here. We are very jealous. We're territorial, if I may put it. So there's just send me an email of your situation. I won't charge you, it's okay. Just an email where I just reply, but I need details, more details than what you just gave me here. Nah? Because another thing is yeah, no, let me let go of this. I told you taboos, I let go. But yeah, it's fine. Title of the video says it all. Thank you. When Mkolo came across your life by chance, very enlightened. Up forwards, my daughter is starting this journey towards Akoko. Same one. This green. I think Matlats is the one with the goat head. Yeah, just email me. Your thing is, I don't know. Relationships. I cannot hear. Little volume, please. I've actually disconnected all my mics. I have mics, but I'm actually speaking just straight to my phone. So I'm not using any mics. I'm actually leaning into the phone as we speak. But yeah, it's been now 2 hours, 5 minutes. I think I've paid my dues now. Thank you all for joining me. And I apologize for taking so long. But yeah, Nami, I'm going through my own things in my own life. I have family, I have healing to do. So I cannot prioritize a video on YouTube over other people's lives. So yeah, I apologize for that though. Thank you for subscribing. Keep liking and sharing, and um, yeah, I'm blessed to have all of you. I'm also growing. I'm glad of the questions that you guys are posing. At least you know that you're not talking to a fake person. But yeah, I'm still around. Even if I take time, it's okay. Just know that I am gonna always commit to this channel forever, I think. And then, yeah, like I said, I think last time, in sometime in August, I'll be able to sort of like consult every day, and then I do cleansings on a certain day, and then that's it. Né? Until I open up at work, because I'll be closed by then. So you guys are gonna have a chance. I will not be taking appointments. You can just come, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. But I will announce it. I will put it where all of you can see it. I think I've used TikTok. I'll consider using Facebook and WhatsApp and whatnot, even YouTube, and then so that you guys can come whenever. Because that's why I always ask that you guys at least give me a heads up, because yeah, as I was saying, I'm sorry about the network. Okay, my network is fighting with me, guys. Thank you joining me. I will see you again. Just know that I will never, ever, ever desert you. Nah? I'll always be around. I'm not doing this for games. Yeah, I'm afraid. Yeah, if you get too much, I know I'll have to make certain decisions over my life to attend to you guys. You are a priority. So whenever you're ready,